Okay, let's look at some of the licks that I used to compose this solo. We'll start out with the lick called Tried and True. That was in the country category, and I like putting those kind of licks over a real rocked up, distorted guitar sound. It's fun. It's in the key of A in the lick category, and I also kept it here in the key of A. It'll really work well. So it starts out. From there, I go. And what I like about that is I just kind of completed the thought. Then what I'm going to do is kind of highlight the lick called Bend a Little Farther, where we took that sort of B.B. King-esque style lick. We're going to be bending a step and a half, almost 2 steps if we can get it in some instances. And then what do? I walk back down to more of a minor pentatonic thing. Now, what happens in this song, the chords going by are like A, then D, so it kind of feels like it's a blues. Then I go to a C, to a D, G, G sharp, A. So it's not quite a blues, so we're going to play around with some of those changes. So once I do that sort of walk down, I'll now attack the C chord. And to me, my brain thinks, do a major double stop against that C. Then it goes to D. Then I bring double stops here. Because remember, the chords are going to go G, G sharp, A. We did another lick where we actually approach double stops that way. So this kind of pulls from that stuff too. Finish it off like that. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to play this lick that goes. That's that pick a little idea. We did it in G. We're going to move it to A. Then we're going to play this idea. So we're getting a lot of licks in this one for sure. So again, that's. Great little major pentatonic idea there in the key of A. Then we're going to go to the lick called Sittin' on Chromatic. I played that in more of a blues shuffle kind of. But I ramped up the tempo on this one, and I changed the phrasing, so it's. So again, that's. So it's just faster. It's the same thing we did here. And I kind of put a little bit more pizzazz into it. Especially here. I wanted it to fit rhythmically, but that's where it came from. That's how my brain works. And that's where I like to put a lot of these licks. Once I do that, I go back to a minor pentatonic idea. Right there. So pentatonic number 4. Then I go. So I take that same phrasing I used in the chromatic part and I play it here. Take a listen and watch my right hand. Remember all that major third stuff we were talking about? It's all in there. Here we go. That's a great lick on its own too. So you're getting bonus licks in these solos, basically. So now that C chord's going to come around. And I just kind of approached that almost as if I was playing a C major pentatonic. Then it goes to a D. And my brain is kind of thinking A minor pentatonic the whole way because my destination is that A. And it's all about attitude and approach for me. Like I start off with the major idea, finish up with a minor. Start off with a major, finish with a minor. Then that turnaround CD comes, going from G to G sharp to A. Once those chords start happening, they all kind of scream minor pentatonic for me unless I'm outlining the chords exactly, okay? So that's a really fun solo, loads of licks that you've already learned, and I think it's going to keep you busy, but it's a lot of fun. So take your time with it and try another solo when you're ready.